Hi everyone. As Lena mentioned before, we use different tools in the creation of ESP materials. I'm about to show you the procedure we follow to design listening activities. As you can see, this process has four different stages. I'm going to present each of them and give you specific examples. Let's start with the first one. In the initial stage, we carefully analyze the communicative goals and functions to determine the language level required for the deck or the activity. For this example, I chose the beginner two-level syllabus and the IT industry. As you can see here, the CG or the communicative goal is explaining tech products and solutions, and the function is introduce a product or software. We need to consider the grammar focus, in this case, subject verb agreement, present simple, and descriptive adjectives. In our syllabus, we include a vocabulary section where we provide sample sentences or words in order to include them in the activities or the deck. Now we are ready to move to the second stage. In this step, we generate a script using ChatGPT. Following the goal analysis, we decide on the situation to prompt and leverage ChatGPT to generate the script. Considering that our function is introducing a product or software, I decided to use new data storage solution. So I need to write a command including all the aspects to generate the script, such as the grammar or the vocabulary. As soon as I have this command, I open ChatGPT and submit it. Here you can see an example of it. Initially, the output could be quite general, so I can modify the command considering details like length, for example, or maybe another expression or vocabulary that I want to include. Here, I can show you how can I modify the command, in order to have like a different outcome. By simply prompting it with different parameters or providing additional guidance to the AI, we can efficiently repurpose the text in order to suit the needs of our class or our group of students. This flexibility in material adaptation offers incredible ease in streamlining the process of creating diverse sources, as you can see here. Even though, for example, if here you want to include any other aspects, you can write again another comment here, and ChatGPT will give you a different option. Considering what I just mentioned before, it's time for our third stage, which is adapting the output. Adaptability is crucial in this process. You need to review the outcome and adapt it based on our students' needs or level or preferences, ensuring the language is suitable and structures align with the topic and, of course, the level. For example, I realized the script that ChatGPT provided me has grammatical topics that my students haven't studied or are not familiar with. So, what I had to do is to modify and adapt that outcome. And this is my final script. With the script ready, we can continue with the fourth and final stage, which is creating the listening comprehension activity. In this particular stage, we have two different steps. The first one is going to be generate the audio. So in this step, we're going to use an AI voice generator, and currently we are using Voice Maker. This tool, as Lena explained before, allow us to choose different voices and adjust effects such as the speed, the pitch, or the volume. The voices are available in over 130 samples, if I'm not wrong. So the users have the option to taste out different samples and to see which works best for their needs. It's important to note here that are some restrictions. So licenses provide access to the complete pack of voices. Well, I'm about to show you the different functions that you will find here in Voice Maker. So here is a place where you can paste your script. So I'm gonna paste the one that I just created with ChatGPT. And on the right hand or right side, I will find the voice effects and the voice settings. In this menu, you will find the volume, speed, and pitch buttons where you can modify them. And in the voice effects, I have different options, but this will depend on the voice that I select. Not all the voices have this function, so it's important to consider this. Of course, I have the possibility to change the format of the audio, so you can change it here. In this part, I will find, or you will find, the different voices that you have in this AI voice generator. This will depend again on the version that you have. If it's a free version, you will not have all of these voices, so you need to consider that part. And as I said before, not all the voices have the voice effects option. For example, this one doesn't have it, but for example, the one that I select before, it has. So here you can select the voice. Also, you can filter them using these categories: male, female, or child. I'm gonna use this one and I click on submit. Okay. I will click on a voice effect, could be the customer support. Okay. If you notice, we have many others. I will modify the speed because this is a beginner group. I will move it in this way. I will modify it and then I will click on convert to speech. So as you can see here, you will find the audio there. And if you want to download it, you can click here. Okay. Of course, I will have the audio in MP3 format. But if you want to save the audio, you can click here and type a name there and click on save. So you will find this audio in your account. So now I'm gonna show you the second step in this final stage. As we already have our audio, it's time to create a listening comprehension activity. For this purpose, we use TWI, this website, and this is an AI tool designed to assist teachers in creating personalized materials and tasks. So I'm going to show you the different options that you have here. So you can create activities based on YouTube videos, or you can create different texts or articles on a certain topic, as we did already or before in chat with ChatGPT. Of course, you can create different reading comprehension activities, and well, you can look for this website and you will find the different options that you have here. So for this specific activity, I will select the true false statements based on a text because I consider it's useful or it's a great activity for beginner level. So what I'm gonna do here is paste the text that I created with ChatGPT. As you can see here is this one, and something that is really interesting with this tool is that I can select the level of the different questions. For this specific purpose, I will select the first one and I click on Do Magic. As I click there, I will find the different options or statements, and below I will find the answers of this exercise. So basically, I have everything to create the listening activity. I'm going to show you now the final product, which is the product that teachers receive and teachers apply in their classes. This is the final product. As you can see here, you will find the different resources we created with the AI tools, the audio that we generate with a voice maker, of course, based on the script that we created with ChatGPT, the true and false activity generated with a tweet. So this is how the teachers receive the activities. Of course, we use these different tools for many other materials, but basically this is how we create the listening activities.